What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another game analysis video. In this game, my team, the Charleston Battery, are taking on Hartford Athletic FC. It's a crazy game, as you guys could probably get from the title and thumbnail of this video. A lot of stuff happens in here, so I'm excited to break it down and let you know my thoughts and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, here is the lineup for us. Well, this is wrong though. Patterson, Kilwine, and Archer are they're a back three, and then me and Asensio are playing wing backs. And so we're basically going with a 3-4-3 formation. And then here, Hartford Athletic, there's a couple names that you'll probably recognize. Jadama, number 23. I used to play with him at FC Tulsa. And then Martinez and Yakubo or Tulu are both on the bench here with Hartford Athletic. So it's fun to play against these guys. Here is the start of the game. We are in the black, yellow, and red kits, and Hartford Athletic is in the white and turquoise kits. So we start with the ball. We play it over to our left wing back Asensio, back to our left center back Kilwine, who's going to play it into Schmidt, all the way back into Patterson, our center back to Ugo Ferro, our goalkeeper, and then he's just going to kind of clear the ball up towards me. A little bit over my head, not able to win that. Hartford's able to gain possession here, and then we're just going to kind of counter press that movement, lock them in here, and then win back that ball. Now we can attack out the opposite side. Here is my first touch in the game. Kilwine, the left center back, is going to try to feed me in behind. I'm just going to bump that right fullback slightly. And then as I'm going to take down the ball, I know that he's down on the ground. I can feel Jadama starting to come over on my right shoulder. So I'm going to take that touch around him. And as that ball comes down, just aim low and away to that far post. Unfortunately, just about a foot off, but that's a good start to the game for the first minute. Now, Leland, my center back, has the ball. I'm dropping low and wide and checking my shoulder, creating a passing lane so he can feed me out the ball. And then I'm checking my shoulder up the field so I know if I should go up the field or drive inside like this. I start to drive inside. I'm looking for Patterson right here, but this forward cuts that off. So I'm going to play it back to Leland as he cuts that off and as he moves. So now Leland has time to look forward there. Here's my first defensive action in the game. I'm just going to press out that fullback, little 1-2 inside, and then just recover inside all the way back. Throw in now for Hartford. I am just going to apply pressure to that fullback. Here, I want to force him inside. This is one of the instances where I do want to do that because I want to force him into Enoch Kwakwa right here, my center mid, if he wanted to double down there. But we forced the ball back. That's a good job, good defensive job over there. Enoch plays me the ball out wide. I'm 1v1. I was going to dip my shoulder, go down, a little fake. And then this is something I learned from Rubio Rubin. It's like when you're in this situation, the fullback has to extend out his leg. So you're just going to cut the ball back and basically aim for the nutmeg, low, hard, driven cross right there. Pressuring out my fullback again. He plays it wide for the second time. I'm just taking note in the game, understanding those angles of the game so I can cut them off, hopefully in the future. Here, initiating contact as that ball's going up. I want to just kind of body the fullback a little bit just so I get time and space as that ball starts to come down. Once again, initiating contact in the fullback, just backing up into him, creating a little bit more space for myself. And I'm going to bring that ball down and then just try to do a little Cruyff turn, little cut back around, but it doesn't work out. But we still maintain possession in their half, which is good. Now, next play, ball is going to come into me from my center mid. It's a tough ball to handle, but that's fine. It's a little under pressure out there. Joe Schmidt now with the ball is going to play me out wide. He's going to do an overlapping run. Immediately, I'm seeing Jadama kind of pressing out onto Kwakwa, so I'm seeing a 1v1 with Augie in the box, and I want to aim here. But I just overcooked that, hit that, loft that too high. It's not a good cross. I got to drive that more into the box there. But I think that was a good decision to cross when it was 1v1 there. Then in the 13th minute, goalkeeper, little mistake there, bats it out right to me. In this moment, I'm thinking, shoot on goal, wide open, try to go right here, try to beat Jadama to that near post. However, as I start to get close to the ball, I realize they're going to do a good job to cut it off. So I'm seeing Augie in my left peripherals. And honestly, my thought process is hit this to the far post low and hard. It's kind of a shot cross. I'm not really 100% going for the goal. I'm not 100% going for Augie. I'm just hitting that ball low, hard against the goalkeeper's momentum and against Jadama, that center back's momentum, because I know the near post most likely is going to be covered there by Jadama. So that's when I want to go far post. And you can almost see my change of thought, going for that near post, changing up my mind, now hitting that to the far post. It's a great spot, great run from Augie, and a great finish. So happy to get that assist early on in the game there. That's a good whipped in ball to him, which I'm pretty happy about. Anyway, next play on the ball is just building out in our own half. As that ball's coming in, I'm just taking a peek about where my winger is, where he's pressing me, if he's coming out hard, which direction I need to take my touch in. I'm going to take it away from him, and then it's a bad pass back to Leland. I lead him way too far over to the sideline, but he does well just to play that up to Augie, and we can still maintain possession here. Now I'm going to receive the ball, start to look forward. I'm having a lot of pressure. The line's really being cut off by McGlynn by this winger, so I'm going to take my touch inside and then play Dom on his left foot so he can turn away from pressure, and we can build out to that opposite side. Those little details are really important with that. Now here, I'm going to really cut off wide because for 2 times in a row, this fullback has played around me on the outside. So starting now to cut off that passing lane. As the ball now goes into my forward Augie, I'm cutting inside into this area, into this space to create a passing lane so Augie can play it right back to me. Terrible first touch, popped it up, try to drive down the line with that touch, but end up losing the ball. It was a cleaner touch. I think it would have been an okay idea. Just need to clean up that first touch there. Augie brings down the ball, lands right to Kwakwa. I'm starting to sprint up the field, get high and wide for him. He's going to lead me. Now I'm looking into the box, just taking a peek where spaces are and where like basically colors of the jerseys are. And I'm seeing lots of runs to the back post and a lot of blue shirts at the near post. So I'm going to clip that to the back post to Augie. I find him. He's a little bit mad about the contact, but a good decision there to try to find somebody in the back post. Unfortunately, though, the ball immediately gets countered to the opposite side, and then we find ourselves in a 1v3 situation after a little mishap with AJ kind of bumping the man. Think he was going to draw a foul, but unfortunate not to get that. I don't think it should have been called a foul. I think that was pretty shoulder to shoulder. And then Leland just gets megged there, but it sucks. But that's what happens when you kind of throw numbers forward like we've been doing. Pigot with a great ball into the box, right on top of the 6. Schmidt tries his luck, and then Kwakwa finishes up on the third shot, basically. Great finish. It's difficult to keep that ball down. It's on his stronger left foot, but even when it's bouncing in there, you get so excited. Very good technique just to keep that ball on frame there. But great ball in from Pigot. Just creates a lot of chaos right on that 6-yard box, and then good finish from Kwakwa. And that's his first goal of the season, which is pretty huge. So great stuff. That's awesome. So, and that was almost immediately. I think it was just like a minute or two. I hadn't even touched the ball after the goal was scored on us. So now it was a great response from us because we could have easily have kind of dropped our head down. Asensio tries to whip the ball in. This is like a tough spot. Augie was like, hey, tell me to leave that. I don't know if I should have told him to leave that. It's a tough. I didn't know if I could get there 100%. But yeah, I think it was just over him. But anyway, this is like the life of a wingback. So you're pressing inside the box on one play, and then 10 seconds later, you're sprinting all the way back, defending inside your own box. So this is a crazy playing wingback. I think is the most tiring position, but it's I think the most fun position. These games like this, I have so much fun being able to attack and just go to end to end. Little 1-2 here, just bumping my runner just to not make it very easy for him just to run in behind. This is some great tiki-taka play from Hartford to get in behind, but I think an even better track from Joe Schmidt to defend that. Quick corner from Hartford. I am dead. I'm running. I'm kind of like lazy getting back in my position. I have to get back earlier, getting position, and then a terrible clearance for me because I'm tired and heavy. So just need to get back there earlier. Receiving the ball once again from Kwakwa, going 1v1. Now, here, I'm just looking at my defender. I've gone line every single time, so he's prepared for that. So I'm going to do a step over to the outside, cut inside here, and then I just see a ton of space at the near post. I think we should have one runner attacking this near post, attacking this space. But, it's my job to find the player and not just to hit the space. But yeah, I thought that with 3 in the back post, one person should be running near post there. Receiving the ball, lots of time looking forward. I'm waiting for someone to pop right into this pocket of space because my center mids are kind of marked in these areas. So I'm just going to wait. Kwakwa pops right where I want him to, and then we can build out to the opposite side now through Joe Schmidt. This is a deeper cross from Asensio all the way to the back post, trying to keep that in, but unfortunate, just bounces off my thigh. I wasn't able to keep that in though. Leland with the ball, plays it out to me. I'm going to have tons of time to turn and look forward. As I'm looking forward, you see Romario Pigo start to make this run to the corner of the 6-yard box almost. I think it's covered well. Jadama's right behind him. The left back is in a good spot. I don't think it's the right time to play that ball. I'm going to cut it back now. I'm looking at 5 blue shirts in front of me. This is just showing me it's not the right time. Play it around, swing the ball around, and try to create a better opportunity. Corner kick here in the 41st minute. Pigo's just going to play me back the ball. I think that's a great clipped-in ball right into the top of the 6-yard box, right in the danger area. And then receiving the ball once again onto my left foot. A ton of blue shirts right here. You can see Augie calling for it in the back post. So just with the left, I'm just going to clip it up over this first line of defenders, right in Augie. And if we just had someone across the 6, I think that could have been a goal. I'm going to pause it real quick. The announcers have a really cool little segment here about me, which I really kind of made my day. I'm just going to share. So here's what they have to say.
Tell you what, the positioning from Sheldon on his service out wide with his right foot has been exceptional tonight.
Outstanding. Listen, I know Kwakwa scored, Augustine Williams scored, but my player of the match as of right now is Matt Sheldon on the right side. Just an outstanding game from him. Defensively and as well when he moves forward, solid 41 minutes.
That's pretty nice from the announcers, especially after having, the first couple of years, one of my biggest weaknesses being the attacking third and my crossing. I think it's just a cool little moment to reflect on that. Enoch here plays me out the ball, kind of convoluted. I'm just trying to hit this basically across the face of the goal, kind of the same thing to the back post, deflected, and then the goalkeeper is able to handle that. Enoch, I think, should have taken the shot there. I don't know why he passed it out wide there, but I'll take it. And then last couple minutes of the game, just receiving the ball. Now, once again, I'm seeing 3v3 inside the box, all near the back post. So I'm going to clip that ball into this for this last kind of play of the game right in that area. I think that's a great ball again. Happy with that. And then we almost get something again. This is a great attack. Ball bounces right out to me on my left foot and then flub it. Don't get it on frame. That was the one thing that was frustrating about, I think, my first half is just this shot right here. Just go straight out. Try to keep it low. That's all I was thinking about. Just keep the ball low. Try to get it on frame. And I only accomplished one of those things. And then that's the end of the first half. So very, very happy with that game. I think that's my best 45 minutes of football that I've played all season. I'm pumped about that. I mean, I thought I attacked well. There wasn't really much going down my right side from Hartford Athletics. So defensively, I was happy. But overall, just I think from the team too, 12 shots, 5 shots on target. Even though we are getting out possessed a little bit, that's fine because I think our possession has a lot more purpose with it in that first half of the game. So fantastic first half from the Battery. Here's my first defensive play in the second half now. Ball gets swung out all the way out to my fullback, starting to put some pressure on them. And then as he plays it, just following my runner, tracking my runner. And this is even a better track from Leland, our center back. Great tracking run from Leland, able to play it back to Ugo. Ugo kind of just clears the danger out to me. I'm just going to body my wing back, put some pressure on there, win the header, and then Leland plays it out to me. It's been so tight and congested on this far side, so my mind says get the ball up the field, let's reorganize and try to build. And we're almost able to maintain possession there. Leland plays the ball out to me. I have tons of time here. I'm just going to take my touch and let's establish some possession here in the second half. He's going to play into Dom, and then he's going to swing the ball over to the opposite side out to Preston. I've talked about this before, but I think it's so important with a team like this against Hartford, who's even kind of sitting back a little bit more, to swing the ball from side to side, just like we're doing. It creates a lot of great attacking opportunities. Dom plays the ball in behind. It's a little bit too central for me, but I'm still able just to get a little touch in and get a corner kick here. So good build-up play, I think, from us, though. And then here, ball's coming into my guy. I'm just stepping in to win that. Enoch steps in. I step in again. And then Enoch steps in once again there. So tons of defensive plays. And then we're still able to actually bring the ball down. Ball comes into Dom. He plays it all the way out to the center back, relieving that pressure, and then switching the ball out to me. Tons of time now to drive forward. And right here, Roma's running in behind. I didn't see Jadama here. I just saw Roma in behind these guys. I try to clip the ball in behind. I think Jadama's in a great position there, and I probably shouldn't have played that. But didn't see him. I think he was standing behind a player when I looked over. AJ tries to hit the ball in behind of me. Here, it's just me alone up here. So now I'm going to try to head the ball back into Enoch Kwakwa here, one of my wingers. and then so we can maintain possession just like this. Little 1-2, a little heavy ball for me, not the best. Should be on the ground, a little cleaner, but still, once again, able to bring that ball down. We're able to maintain possession in their half, and then right here from Charlie Osencio, great ball into Augie, and then what a finish. It's funny that he didn't even realize that he scored. Like, Enoch was right here and like, you scored. He had no idea. He was just worried about getting his head hit from Jadama, but this is a great ball. I mean, this is why the importance of switching it. He has time to look up, just find Augie, great ball into the box, and then Augie, great header. I mean, off the post and in, that's hard to defend against, hard to do anything against, to be honest. Ball comes out to me once again, lots of time and space. It's not on for the early ball. That's the first thing I look for all the time. On for the early ball, not on. Okay, now let's try to drive 1v1. It's defended well. It's 2v1. I think it's closing up. I don't think it's the right time to force it here. Cut the ball back. Let's maintain possession of the ball. Swing it over to the opposite side where there's space now. Right there to Preston. And then can we go outside once again to Osencio. Ball comes out to me from Leland. Tons of time again to look forward. Immediately, I see Augie, instead of running behind, he's popped into this pocket of these like 4 players here. So I'm going to find him. Great little 1-2. And then now we're attacking. For the third time now, Leland finds me. Time looking forward. Terrible first touch. Ball pops up on me. But here, as that ball's kind of going out to the sideline, I can see Martinez coming at me. I'm going to take my touch, chop it inside, drive forward, try to find Enoch, and then Enoch gets fouled here, and we don't have the advantage, so the referee blows the whistle for a free kick there. Once again, it's like a broken record. Leland finds me. I got time to look forward. Roma again is in this good pocket between these 4 players, right in the middle of this pocket of space. I'm going to find Roma, tell him to turn, and then he tries to find Augie in behind there. It's good plays. I think everybody's finding really good pockets of space in the second half. Enoch starts to drive forward, finds me now. I start to drive forward. I'm seeing Augie run in between these 2 center backs. I'm trying to thread the needle here. This is a tough pass, but try to hit this on the ground with my left and behind. Not exactly the ball I was looking for, but it works out, and Augie still gets possession of the ball here in the second half. And since we're up 3-1, no need to force it there after it's only me in the box. So good play from us. Leland drives forward, plays me out the ball again, and now I'm looking forward. There's not much. I'm just going to pop the ball into Dom now, who's in the center. And I think I can get the ball. I think we should play it wide there. It's still a decent idea, but I think it should come back out wide. Joe Schmidt driving forward plays out to me, and then this is a great little tiki-taka moment. Boom, back into Joe, back out to me, back out to Aiden, back into Joe, back out to me, drive forward, and then Jabel's in a great spot, great running behind that fullback, and then a great shot on goal. That's really, really good play. Really happy with that. And then throw in from me, just going to throw it in, receive the ball, play it right out to Aiden, and then another great sequence. I mean, I think we're attacked. This is the best I think we've looked and the best we've attacked this season. So it's been fantastic. Jabel with the corner kick, trying to get the ball in the box. It's going to bounce all the way out to me. I know I have a guy on my shoulder. I'm just going to play it out to Jabel once again and then provide support in case, he wants to drop the ball back. But he likes his step overs. He whips a good ball into the box, and we're still able to maintain possession of the ball in their half. And then this is the red card right here. I run out. I bump my runner as they do a 1-2, and the head referee said he didn't see anything, but it was the AR2, the AR over in this far side, who said that I elbowed him, and he's telling the ref that it's a red card, and I get sent off for that. It's just crazy to me. I mean, the intent, I think the malicious intent is the main thing. I mean, it's an accidental arm. I didn't even really hit his face. It is embellished well. I don't think you can blame the player on the opposite team for embellishing anything because it's a smart thing to do. But I just think it's kind of outrageous to get a red card for this. I mean, here's a little closer up. As you can see, I'm not denying that I didn't make contact, but it was completely accidental, unintentional, and just give me a yellow. I mean, just seemed crazy. But anyway, the boys were able to hold the lead 3-1, and we ended up winning the game. So frustrating that I was sent off, and now I'm suspended for one game. Luckily, it's not any more than that, but just kind of, just kind of in shock. But honestly, I'm more mad at myself and more mad in general from my first red card this season, because I think that was getting that second yellow was from the stupidity on myself. Here, I mean, there's nothing I can really do with that. I can't control a bad call from the referee. Here are the match stats of the game, pretty even with the possession, but you can see just our attacking third play is fantastic this game. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace.